wanting you to get to the line more. And do you see that as something that's less attractive than shooting threes?
No, I mean that's right. Cal's right. I think Cal's always right. He's the coach. He knows what he's talking about. But if I get to the line, I mean it'll save me more energy.
But I mean, you have to forsake the 3-point shot, basically drive and try to create something. Is that not something you're as comfortable with?
No, not really. I mean,
Same either way.
Basketball player.
Yeah,
I play basketball.
What are reasons for you chose Kentucky, not just because of the program, but I mean with all the players, the talent that they bring in, does it you feel like it can kind of take some of the pressure off of you that you don't have to be the man of the game?
Oh yeah, of course. Coming to Kentucky, surrounded by great players, and you don't have to focus on. I mean, you don't have to. Everybody can't focus in on you. If defense focus on you, somebody else will have a great game. So it was great.
What have the older guys told you about the rivalry facing Louisville?
I mean, they told me it's a big rivalry, but we didn't really talk about that. We worry about Kentucky. We're not worried about anybody else.
How have the mechanics of your shot changed over the years? Has it been this way since you were 10 years old, or have you made adjustments?
I mean, tiny adjustment, not really. I can't tell nobody my secrets. I don't want to get my secrets out.
Well, wouldn't it be obvious if people studied the film?
I mean,
Let them do it.
They can do that.
You're not giving it up.
Nah, I can't give my secrets away. Somebody might take that.
You guys have not played a true road game. Does that matter?
Yeah. I mean, I think it does, but it'll be good for us. It's a top 10 team. I think top 10 team at their home court, and if we going in there to face them, I think it'll be a good challenge for us.
Does that add more pressure?
Not really, because we just worry about Kentucky. We worry about what we're gonna do.
What does this rivalry mean to somebody like you who's from Arkansas?
Nothing. I just playing. I mean, I'm at Kentucky, but it's gonna be a rivalry because they Louisville. But like I said before, we just focus on Kentucky.
When you walk on the court and people are yelling and screaming and calling you all kinds of names, that'll probably get you a taste of what the rivalry is.
Probably, yeah.
Does that make you smile?
Of course. I don't know what's about to happen.
Malik, can you explain the L's down photo from the McDonald's game? How that all came about with you guys?
I really can't even remember. I think the photographer wanted to do something funny, and I think we all just did that at the same time.
Were you surprised by the response to that? Was that kind of your first taste of this rivalry and how big it is to people?
Yeah. That was really my first test.
Have you had other tastes of strangers stop you, being that you're new to Kentucky, and tell you, hey man, you need to care about Louisville? Do you ever hear any of that stuff?
Nah, I never. I don't hear about it. If I do, I wouldn't mind anyway, because I'm in Kentucky.
Malik, did anybody teach you to shoot a basketball, or do you do it yourself?
I can't. I don't know. I had a shooting coach, but that's what I said. I worked on a couple things, but I mean, I think I've been shooting the ball since my whole life.
Derek said he's one of the guys that hugged you after the game. What is it? Is that a new experience? Cal said he made a couple guys come up and give you a hug. What was that like?
Showing my teammates care for me, I guess. that's how that was.
Do they not care for you when you don't score 47?
I think if I don't score 47, somebody else will have it. So I'll be happy with the other person.
It's tough to kind of back up a big game like that. I mean, a lot of times guys have a game like that, and the next one is you come down a little bit. How do you? What's your encore act? How do you avoid having a letdown though?
Just do it working first. I mean, if I'm not on, somebody else will be on. So I just got to feed them the ball too.
How come you're not rebounding more? Coach keeps bringing that.
Yeah, he always bring that up. I don't know. I think I'm just trying to get out on the break more. But we've been working on practice, rebounding a lot. I've been down there with the bigs rebounding, so I think I'll rebound.
He says that you can put your chin up on the rim. Is it literally you can put your chin on the rim?
Yes, sir.
How much does that have to do with rebounding? How high you can jump? Or is it something else?
I mean, rebound is with your legs. If you jump, somebody hits you. I mean, you're not gonna get the ball. But being able to jump is a lot. It's a lot to it because you can just jump over a lot of people. But in the college game, it's a lot of more athletes than me too, so they can do the same thing I'm doing. So you just gotta feed in on what coach is saying and do what he said.
How tough a balance is that for you? Mentioned wanting to get out on the break. I mean, you guards, that's sort of the strength. You got to get out and run, weighing the value of staying back to rebound versus getting out and running. How do you balance that? I guess to satisfy Cal.
We still haven't figured that out yet. I think, but if the guards rebound, it's easier for us because we can just bring the ball right up the court and start a fast break. So I think that's some of the biggest thing.
Malik, is all this more fun than you thought it'd be playing here?
Nah, basketball is fun, so I'm gonna have fun anytime I'm playing basketball.
It doesn't matter, don't matter.
He also talks about you wanting you to, like we said after the game Saturday, drive more and draw contact. How do you try to decide when to do it? You're not doing it as much as he wants you to do.
It's kind of hard when you're making a lot of shots, but
Right.
So I gotta listen to him. If I listen to him, I think I'll be all right.
Are you trying to avoid contact? You know what I mean? You don't like contact, but he talks about flip shots, stuff like that.
That's what he thinks. But I play football a lot. I'm used to contact. But I think I just gotta put my mind to it and just drive more.
Is that something you do when you're not, when the three isn't hitting, and you go to the drive, or is it,
Yeah, you have to.
or is the three always your first choice?
No, the three wasn't really my first choice ever. I really get to the lane, but I've been open for three, so I'm gonna take the three. So if ever open, that's what I'm gonna take.
On that big shot at the end of the Carolina game when you hesitated, how much harder is the shot if you don't just do it in a fluid motion, if you hesitate?
It wasn't that hard. I was just seeing what the defense was gonna do, and Cal told me to drive it, so that's what I was thinking in my mind too. But I seen him put his hand down, so I just rose up to shoot the ball.
You saw Cal, oh, you're the defender.
The defender, yes, sir.
How often does Cal tell you in a game, drive?
Every time I catch it. Every time I touch the ball.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Doesn't he like the three?
I mean, it's more points. But, I mean, he's like to win. That's what he's trying to do.
8 of 12 is 8 of 12, though. That's a lot of points.
A lot.
Can you see the wisdom in diversifying your game and not being just dependent on the three?
I mean, if the three's open, just take the three. If it's not, I'm gonna give them what they give me. So.
What was the area you wanted to improve on most when you came here, though?
Say that again.
The area you wanted to improve on most when you came here?
Just being more of a lockdown defender.
Did you watch a replay of the Carolina game? I'm wondering how your performance looked to you.
I seen a couple highlights. I didn't watch the game yet. I'll probably watch it today or tomorrow.